What's up, this is EdTalenti. How are you guys doing? So today I have a really special video. Novation hit me up a couple weeks ago and they were like, what would you think if we sent you a Launchpad and you can make a beat using what's in the box, what comes with the Launchpad, like all the sounds? Is that a challenge you'd be up for? And I was like, of course I would. Go ahead and send it. While we were talking, I also told them like, hey, what about after I do the challenge, I give away that Launchpad to one of the people that follow me? And they were like, yeah, we love the idea, let's do it. So stay tuned, because at the end of the video, we'll announce the giveaway. I'll tell you how to enter and all that good stuff. So before we get into the actual beat making, let's do like a super quick unboxing of what's in the box with the Launchpad, and then we'll make the beat. All right, I'm gonna teleport to the unboxing station. See you there. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing before we get into the actual beat making, just to see what's inside the box, which, you know, is what I'm gonna have to use to make the beat. So it's actually really important. So here's the box. I'm gonna open it this way, like kind of like a pizza. I'm gonna open it, bam. Inside you get this little thing, which is, I'm not gonna open it all the way, but it's a code and an installation guide to download and register your version of Ableton Live Lite. Yeah, so this is included with the actual Launchpad, so that's pretty awesome. Then we have the main piece, the Launchpad itself. Take it out of this plastic thing. All right, here it is. You guys are gonna see about this a lot more during the beat making video, but this is it. It's got its USB port, it's got the little lock thing, and that's about it. Super compact, super sturdy. You can throw this in a backpack and it's basically indestructible. Yeah, good old Launchpad. And then the last thing we have is the infamous USB cable. This is also orange, like the back of the Launchpad, which is awesome because you can use this in multiple settings, even when you don't have a lot of light, and you can quickly track it to where the Launchpad is and where the other side is. So yeah, that's it. The box is empty. Let's go make the beat. All right, here we go. So let's start making the beat. The only rule that Novation really gave me is that I can only use what's in the box. So what's included in the box is obviously the Launchpad, and then they give you two VSTs, Base Station by Novation obviously, and V Station by Novation. One of them is a bass synth and the other one is just like a regular synth. And then they also give you about 4 GB worth of like loops and sounds and drums and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna try to make a beat using only those tools. The Launchpad is right here, it's set up. Let's get into it. Since I'm not super familiar with the library yet, I listened to a few sounds, but I haven't really gone through it. So let's do that together. Let's go through a bunch of the sounds and see what catches our attention. And let's start with that. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Every time I find a sound that works, I'm gonna drag it into the project, so then I have a nice collection of sounds and we can start making the beat. Ooh. I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Actually, let's start building the beat, and I'm gonna actually start with this last one. So it says it's 140. They already come with tempos on them, so that's really easy. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to add this mono synth right here because it kind of sounds like a flute and it's kind of like a cool sound. So I'm gonna try to make a melody with that. I'm not gonna play it quite yet. I'm actually just gonna draw it in. Cool, I feel like that's a good starting point. I'm gonna try to make it sound like a little more like vintage or whatever by putting this guy on it, Abbey Road vinyl, and detuning it a little bit, which should make it sound like it's like ripped off of like an old record or something. I'm gonna put it on the chords and I'm gonna put it on the like flute synth thing. I feel like that's a pretty good starting point. Let's get going with drums. Again, I'm only gonna stick to the sounds, to the sound library that comes with the Launchpad. So let's see what kind of drums they got in there. They have like a ton of sounds. I have like 4 gigs of sounds, so It's a pretty good selection of sounds. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before, just dragging sounds into the project, but I'm gonna do it in a drum rack. So I'm gonna just build a drum rack with a bunch of sounds, and then we'll pick the best ones. That could be a good kick. That's definitely a nice hat. Put it in. What else we got? I can use one of these for like a sub kick. That would be nice. That's a nice snare. Cool, just a couple more sounds. I could spend like the whole day just going through this library. There's just so many sounds. Maybe this tom roll, I can use it at some point. Let's start putting down some drums. It's time to do some bass. So I'm gonna pull up that VST that they give you. Again, this comes with the Launchpad, and it's the Bass Station by Novation. And let's see what kind of sounds we can get out of it. Let's take this one to start with. The first thing I want to do to it is saturate it a whole bunch just to bring up the... Now let's go mess with these guys a little bit, because I want the release to be a little bit longer than it is right now. Because they told me you can use anything that's in the box, how about we use the actual box? Let me grab a microphone. So let's try to see what kind of sounds we can get out of this box. So first thing we have is this guy, the little anti-humidity pack. We can definitely use this for like a shaker. Let's see. Cool, that's enough of that. We have this plastic. We can do one of these. Do a couple more. We have, I can't do anything with the cable. Then we have the box itself. We can definitely use the box. Let's see. Cool, we should have some sounds. Let's go chop them up and put them in our beat. Let me get rid of the microphone real quick. All right, let's see what sounds we got from here. Let's go through them and kind of like chop them up. We can definitely get a shaker out of this one, for sure. Yeah, it's a good like snare thing. That's even better. Let's get that one. That's a good kick drum. Holy shit. Dude, these are great kick drums. These are awesome. All right, let's start putting down these kick drums that we made and see how they sound. Dude, this kick drum is good. Let's do the shaker next. I'm gonna actually repitch this synth here because everything else works great. I love this beat. But I'm gonna repitch this main synth that I picked up first because it doesn't really work right now. But man, we're getting really close. This is awesome. This is pretty awesome. I'm happy with the result. So I think the beat is done. I really like the way it came out. It's got this like very like trappy Migos vibe. It's very modern. This was a lot of fun. I like the challenge of like having limited sounds and not always going back to like my usual sounds or whatever. That was really fun. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and arrange it and mix it a little bit, and then you guys will hear the final thing after I'm done talking. This is not a sponsored video, but Novation did give me this Launchpad. And so I really want to thank Novation for the opportunity to make this video. They've been one of the companies that's been part of my like beat making life since the very beginning. The Launchpad was like the first MIDI controller that I ever bought, and it's been with me ever since. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I use it like all the time in pretty much every single one of my videos. So I'm super happy to do a video with them. Another thing I'm super stoked about is that, like I was teasing at the beginning of the video, we are giving away this very Launchpad, the same one that I used in this video. That comes with all the sounds, it comes with like everything you've seen in the unboxing and everything you've seen in this video. So if you got the link in the description, there's a few things that you can do to enter this contest. Some of them are mandatory, like subscribing to my channel and subscribing to Novation's channel. And then once you do that, it'll open up a whole bunch of other things that you can do to get extra entries. The contest is gonna last for 2 weeks, starting right now. And at the end of the 2 weeks, we are gonna just pick a random winner out of all the people that entered, and we're gonna send you the Launchpad. So yeah, make sure you click the link and go check that out. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell. I started posting a lot more consistently on here, and I am planning to do that even more. Also, if you have any questions or concerns or suggestions or anything you'd like to say, even if you just want to say hi, you can hit me up on Instagram. It's @EdTalenti. I'll put it right down here. That's the social media I use the most. So yeah, just write me a DM and I'll try to respond as fast as I can. All right, I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, remember, be positive and positive things will happen.